The biggest thing people are wondering right now is, when is Shiba Inu going to finally make this breakout? When are we going to stop seeing some drop or some sideways trading and start seeing some huge green candles that carry us to the upside? Well, the interesting thing is that with on-chain data, you can actually see exactly what is causing us to not make these moves quite yet. And the good news is that, one, it's not what people think that it is. Secondly, it's just about over. And that means that we may be very quickly approaching some of these exciting times ahead, some of those very big green candles that people love to see. So if you guys are new or haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Hit that bell again. It's free to do. It'll keep you updated anytime there's new content live here on the channel. So looking at a chart standpoint, yes, you can see Shiba Inu is fighting this downtrend that we've been playing out since the early part of December. Yes, we're fighting against our 20-day moving average. And really, Shiba Inu needs to start closing some green candles above here. And when that happens, then momentum shifts, excitement starts to build, people start buying more. And frankly, one of the things that's not helping the market right now is low trading volume. Okay. $73 billion over the last 24 hours is not very high. Shiba Inu, $172 million over the last 24 hours is not very high. So what we're seeing is there's not a lot of excitement across the market. There's not a lot of buying taking place. And we are, in fact, dealing with just a little bit of capitulation. But the interesting thing is, who is it coming from? I've seen some people say, oh, yeah, the whales are the reason that we're not making moves to the upside. They're manipulating things, blah, blah, blah. And actually, the data shows the exact opposite. Whales right now, pretty quiet for the most part, just kind of sideways trading. There's some days of like maybe 100 billion added, 100 billion unloaded, just kind of range bound trading. And what's interesting here is the group of people we're fighting against are people that have gotten into Shiba Inu recently that are just about gone. So what shows this is when we look at the holding time of transacted coins, for the most part over the course of February, this has been pretty low. Obviously, we know why it was higher on February 3rd. We had the big market-wide liquidation event, largest liquidation event in crypto history. So the average time of coins held that were transacted at that point were 10 months. So this is where you actually saw some longer-term holders of Shiba Inu unloading and trading and being freaked out, right? But for the most part, as of late, when we look at the average time of held coins transacted, 1 month, 3 months, 1 month, 2 month, 1 month, 1 month, 1 month, right? So we're actually now getting to the end of those holders that don't have the same level of conviction. Guys, what we're fighting against right now is people that bought basically in this block here, all right? Over the last 60 days or so, this is where those people that we're fighting against bought Shiba Inu. And what that means is that it's not long-term holders dumping. It's not the convicted holders dumping. It's the people that aren't used to these dips in the market, people that aren't used to the time that we have to go through to get to some of these next levels. Okay. Now, what I will say is very interesting is that Shiba Inu currently feels a lot like September. I'm sure other people are probably feeling the same thing. And in fact, what we're looking at right now is Shiba Inu structurally doing the same thing it did back in September. In fact, we just went through a massive retracement in the charts. We were basically putting almost a doji candle on the weekly. And then we started to build in terms of momentum that carried us through the end of September and some really exciting, bold, green candles for Shiba Inu, right? Same thing building currently, right? More extended to the top, wanting to show signs of moving to the upside. And this could be the week where we actually start building some momentum and start to breach this 100-week moving average. We're sandwiched right now. And luckily, Shiba Inu continues to show resilience in these ranges. We should probably look at these weekly charts a lot more now that this 200-week moving average is in fact printing, because Shiba Inu has been around long enough for that. So this is where Shib frankly can start making some moves. And again, if people want ranges that we can move to, we're going to try to make a step just like we did back here. It'll probably be 4024 down to 4020. It'll try to be above this 20 and this 50-week moving average, just as we did back here. This isn't financial advice or guarantee or anything like that. And really some more signs showing that this isn't the long-term holders changing their conviction is look at what exchange supply is doing. Flat, 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 flat. All right. So a lot of the same holders. People are just chilling, waiting, relaxing, not a whole lot going on right now. And that's why it is, in fact, so boring. And again, like I said yesterday, these are the times where if you can't stomach the dips, if you can't stomach the boring times in the market, go outside and do something else. Just be patient, wait, distract yourself. Distractions are probably one of the best things you can do in the crypto market, frankly. I experienced that my first cycle. I saw drops. Actually, to be honest with you guys, I think my first drop was like 40 grand or so, and it sucked. That was one of the worst events we had seen in crypto. And then what came from the opposite side of that was some nice movement. And at that time, I didn't understand the crypto market at all. I've been trading for a long time, but didn't understand the fundamentals. And that's obviously completely changed now. And what we're seeing is good fundamentals, good fundamentals, good fundamentals. So we're basically just waiting to get to the end of this. And it is, in fact, slowing down. The transacted time of coins is dropping and dropping and dropping, meaning that people are getting more and more convicted over time. So now, let's say some of these events that we have over the course of the week start to create a little bit of excitement. Shiba Inu can, in fact, move faster to the upside here. It can start to breach some of these levels of resistance. Really, I'm not sure if we're going to have to fight this 50-day too much. I don't think that's going to be too big of a deal. It's a little bit of contention, but really watch our 200-day once we do breach and start closing above our 50-day. So I just wanted to share that with you guys. Yes, it sucks. I get it. But the good news is that the light at the end of the tunnel is very quickly approaching here. So appreciate you guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know your thoughts below, but have a great day. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Take care.